Now is a great time to be a PC gamer. There are a ton of games that of course are going to be released throughout the year. Nvidia have now launched the RTX 50 series of graphics cards with the 5070 and 5070 Ti coming out later this month. AMD are waiting in the wings to launch the RX 9000 series of graphics cards, which now seem to be available in March, and the actual CPU platforms are also very stable. For example, the Ryzen 9000 is pretty much all out aside from SKUs such as the 9950X3D. And you can make a really good argument that if you're more of a PC gamer, you don't need those extra threads anyway, and so something like a 9800X3D is going to be the better buy. So to that end, we are teaming up with AliExpress, who are running a fantastic sale with a difference. Now, the sale is up to 60% off of their website. In fact, some products are even a little bit more than that, and they are also offering cashback as well, which starts at 2% and can go up, and you can save up to $500 US. AliExpress naturally have a ton of products on offer, not just PC gaming components, but TVs and much more besides. But for this video, they sent me over some KingBank 6400MTS memory, which I'm going to be using for one of my test benches for the next several months. So yeah, let's just get on and have a look at the memory. Well, this memory I'm going to be using in my test rig, or at least one of them for the coming months. So the memory is available in several different configurations, separated into both 6000 and 6400 MTS kits. I'll leave, of course, a link to this memory in the video description, and the memory is made up of SK Hynix A dies or M dies, and is available in capacities up to 64 gigabytes, and it's 32 gigabytes per stick. I requested the 32 gigabyte kit, and it arrived in packaging that's going to be familiar enough with anyone who's ever bought memory before. The RAM is solidly held in place, despite my local courier sometimes being, well, let's just say less than gentle with parcels. Its heat sinks are slightly off-white with subtle patterning, and the KingBank logo is on one side and the memory specs and information is on the other. The memory is fully RGB, of course, and you can use your motherboard software to mess around with colours should you desire, though personally I just tend to have mine random rainbow mess or totally off. Yeah, I'm one of those people, there's absolutely no middle ground. The memory is compatible with newer AMD Ryzen and Intel systems, and so I plugged it into my Asus ROG motherboard and it played perfectly well with my Intel 13900K, with XMP set and booting straight into Windows. Straight out of the box, you're running at 6400 CL32, 39, 3980 configuration, though I did have great success getting tighter timings. Both CL32, 36, 36, 76 and also CL30, 36, 3676. The latter wasn't super stable for me under heavy loads, but the first one was. Unfortunately, memory overclocks are pretty much down to luck, certainly with your memory controller of your processor playing a really big part of that, and unfortunately my 13900K doesn't have the best memory controller on it. So I haven't got my other test systems up and running yet. It's going to be over the next few days, hopefully this weekend, but at stock timings and speeds, it's pretty much great value anyway. This particular kit is on sale for 65% off right now, meaning it's just under 82 Great British pounds. But if you prefer to get 64 gigabytes of this stuff, that's available for 156 without any of the cashback taken into account. So let's talk about how this team up and cashback all works. All you need to do is join my team, which we'll get to in just a moment, for an instant 2% cashback on your purchases. But you can also earn up to 10% cashback by earning points in the shop. And you can earn up to 500 Great British pounds back from your purchases. Now you can see on screen how this works, but if our team reaches 30,000 points or more, you get 4% cash back off within 7 days after the event ends. If the team scores over 40,000 points or more, then you get 6% cash back within 7 days after the event ends. And if we score over 50,000 points or more, you get 10% cash back within 7 days after the event ends. You can click the link in the video's description and download the AliExpress app if you haven't already got it, and you can search for the keyword Red Gaming, or alternatively you can scan the QR code on screen right now, and that's it. Plus, also, of course, if you invite friends and family to join the team, the more people who are in the team, of course, the more cash back that we can all get. So again, you can simply click the link in the video description or scan the QR code to start earning cash back. So thanks again to AliExpress for sponsoring the video. Now I do know that sponsored videos aren't necessarily everyone's cup of tea, but unfortunately, just the reality of YouTube, it is one of those things that we do have to take sponsored deals, and obviously AliExpress are pretty reputable and they do genuinely have some very good deals this time around. So if you want to check out, of course, the links in the video description, it would be greatly appreciated. And if not, and it's not your thing, well, hopefully you've enjoyed watching the video anyway. Of course, there will be a lot more content coming up on the channel over the next weeks and months. You may be noticing that I'm progressing more into reviews and more analytical pieces, as well as, of course, the leaks and stuff like that. So again, putting stuff like this out does help to fund the channel, and of course, so does your subscription and liking and subscribing, which that's kind of a nudge, by the way. Nudge. I just realized I wasn't actually nudging on camera. Nudge, 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 nudge. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye for now.